That's why when we play the first leg of a record, somebody is run quick enough for it to be a record, they've just got to come close enough to do it and make it happen.
What's this? We're coming.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear us, we're down here to the right-hand side of the starting line. And lining up down here from the Airfields of Britain Conservation Trust, that's what these ladies and gentlemen are here for. We're also very privileged indeed to have Air Marshal McFadden here, who is the Governor of Windsor Castle and the patron of the charity as well, sir. So very, very pleased to welcome you here. But I'd like to introduce CEO of Santa Pod Raceway, Mr. Keith Bartlett.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's a complete honour to be involved in this. Basically, most of you come here to Santa Pod Raceway and see it as drag racing. Drag racing is an American-based motorsport. It was born in America and it came to live here at Santa Pod. But before drag racing came to Santa Pod, in the Second World War, it was a very active airfield. There was a bomber group based here, the 92nd Bomb Group of the 8th American Air Force, who flew on several major missions that lost a lot of young lives from the very pilots flew from this very runway, which is now our drag strip. I had the great pleasure about 15 years ago of having all the pilots and crews over here, interviewing them all, filming them, taking them all around the back of the site where we've still got existing buildings left over from the Second World War, and they told stories that were just unbelievable. And these guys were 19 to 24 years of age, flying out of here daily, often many of them not coming back. There were 55,000 air crews went missing in the Second World War, and this place, Podington, was one of the very famed airfields. Podington housed a very, very important group, and we're here today to commemorate not just the 92nd Bomber Group, but all of the airfields and all of those involved in the airfields of the Second World War. And I think that allows me to hand over to Mr. Kenneth Bannerman at the Airfield Conservation Trust. Kenneth?
Thank you all very much for attending today. My name is Kenneth Bannerman. I'm the head of the Airfields of Britain Conservation Trust, which is Britain's and the world's first national airfield charity. And we're delighted to be here today to honour Podington Airfield and all those who served here. Podington, as with so many other airfields, has a remarkable history. Various American units passed through here since it opened in August 1942. There were units including the famous 100th Bomb Group, which stayed here for 9 days in the middle of World War II before moving to East Anglia. But as Mr. Bartlett has quite rightly acknowledged, by far and away the most important unit here was the 92nd Bomb Group. And we are delighted to have here among us Mr. John Walker of the 92nd Bomb Group Memorial Association UK. Needless to say that immense bravery was performed here during World War II, and this carried on until the end of the European War, when the bomb group then moved to France, after which there was RAF use, notably for airfield construction units, and this carried on until the airfield closed at the beginning of 1947. But it's much more than just the military aspect of airfields, because our airfields, both active and disused, are phenomenally important to every single one of us in our everyday lives. We might not appreciate it, but they help us very quietly and indirectly to help us lead very adequate lives. Now, please, therefore, as a result, do everything you humanly can to help our airfields and all those who have served at them. Because not only is it very much in your benefit to do so, but also please support us in our mission to help honour our airfields and all those who served at them, because they quite simply deserve nothing better after all the tremendous heroism and self-sacrifice that they have carried out ever since 1909. Now, after the unveiling, please note that there will be an exaltation by the Royal British Legion, and then after that there will be poppy wreaths laid by our patron Air Marshal Ian McFadden, and also by the Royal British Legion. So without further ado, thank you again all very much for coming, and therefore we are absolutely delighted to be able to unveil this memorial to the one and only Podington Airfield. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
Thanks very much, guys. Standard bearers, lower standards.
They shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the words condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. When you go home, tell them of us and say, for your tomorrow, we gave our today. Thank you.
That finally concludes the unveiling, and again, thank you all very much for your time. Thank you.